good? Hey, we back for another Tuesday night. Hey, it's your boy Marcel, aka Marcel Rivers 21, aka Apollo. Hey, you can even call me now Two Phones now. Shout out to Two Snacks. I know he watching. Hey, this is another week of I Got Something to Say, man. I'm just feeling good tonight, y'all. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Hey, like my boy Moray said it best, man. He said, money will never change me, but Frank's for the devils. How to change things. Two-faced friends acting different. These niggas act like changelings. I'm getting lit because niggas know I gotta maintain things. Man, hey, look, I'm feeling good this week, man. This how we do it every single Tuesday night. If you know me, I always got something to say each and every time we on the show. Hey, what up, Ned? I see you, Mr. Ned, in the building, the Ned's video vlog. What up? Hey, shout out to them last night. Last night was lit as fuck, man. They had married as fuck. They talk about their marriage, talk about life being married, having kids. Hey, if you didn't watch that show, catch them next Monday night, or you can subscribe on YouTube. Let's get it. Now, y'all know I keep the news going, man. I just like, look, shout out to the troops that all made it back from Afghanistan. It's been a long road, 20 years. Hey, I still don't know why we over there after 20 years. I feel like, shit, they've been there my whole damn life. They've been there 2 times my kids' age, man. That's just how they do it. Hey, it's just crazy. That's how they do it. I mean, I guess it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night for Big Hurt Talk Sports, man. He talks about all the sports, talk about all the gigs, what's going on in the sports industry. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in on Thursday night, New Millennial Culture Podcast. We there Thursday nights, and then right after that, we got Esau Speaks. She gonna do her thing. We gonna rock out, man. We gonna rock this motherfucking thing. Now I know everybody like, why the hell this boy got that old state hoodie on? Y'all know what it is. Thursday night, OHIO is in the building, 7 p.m. Thursday night Central Time. Let's get it. You rock with the old man. Y'all know what it is. So I had to represent for the night. You know, if you live here, I got pillows, cupcakes, everything Ohio State you can think of this damn house. Everywhere you go in the house, it's just lit, man. Hey, I'm feeling good. Like, I'm feeling great. If you follow me on, it's about them ducks. I hear you. I hear you. Now, everybody want to know what's going on, man. I'm doing good. Everybody know that. I made a post today. I said, hey, I worked for a system that for so many years, and then I just stopped. I just want to put it out there, man. You can work in social work, government, federal, anything. But if you don't feel appreciated, if you ain't happy, hey, you gotta make another move, man. And that's what I had to do. I had to make moves. Yeah, it might have been a pay cut, but I'm doing things my way, how I want to do it. I've always been in the field of work, of caring for people, helping them out, make sure that they set in this social work field. But I had to get out of it. And that's why you see at M3, let me see the camera, M3 Credit Solution. You can find me on all platforms now. You can find me on www.m3creditsolution.com. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. I'm everywhere now. So if you need your credit repair done, holla at me. I will get you right. Got to take care of my family. Now, let's get into it. For all my people that's out there watching, man, how y'all doing? Comment on the side. I see all the comments, man. I'm going to engage with y'all while I'm live. Make sure y'all subscribe to everything. Let's get it. Now, listen up, y'all. Co-parenting. Now, I know y'all, some of y'all like, man, it ain't shit. Or some of y'all like, I ain't got no kids. Some of y'all like, thank God I ain't got to go through it. But co-parenting make you want to be like, oh my God. Every time you got to discuss things with the opposite parent or trying to make decisions for the child or what's best and what's not. Woo-wee! Let me tell you. Now, let me define what they say co-parenting is. Google Dictionary says that co-parenting is an enterprise undertaken by parents who together, let me say that one more time, who together take on the socialization, care, and upbringing of children for whom they share equal responsibility. The co-parenting relationship differs from an intimate relationship between adults in that it focuses solely on the child. Let's just take a moment. Let's let that process. Let's just let that process. Let's start with the first part where it says who. No, let's go backwards. It says you share equal responsibility. Now, when you're co-parenting, what does shared responsibility really mean? What does that ideally like? How does that work when you have shared responsibility? So you have separate households, and the child lives in one. The child lives in one household, and then the other parent is in another. How does the responsibilities differ? Like, how do you split those responsibilities? Like, let's not talk about child support yet. That's not. We're gonna get there. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about all the extra stuff. Let's talk about like who responsibility is what when you co-parenting and the child is living in the household. Like, there's one parent supposed to pay all the bills, and then the non-custodial parent is supposed to cover whatever's left, or is it supposed to be 50-50 when you have the responsibilities? Like, y'all talk to me, man. Tell me, like, when you talk about responsibilities, how is it supposed to be? Because in my mind, responsibility is like, you work together no matter what city you in, no matter what state you in, and you always work together. Now, Shabri in the building, she said 50-50. All right, 50-50. I give it to you. So 50-50 entails of what? Because sometimes when the kid is living in a household, of course, you're going to do a little bit more because they're in their house. So does it matter with the 50-50? What about birthdays? What if you want to spend, Shabri, what if you want to spend $1,000 on your son's birthday? But it's never that. If you want to spend $1,000 on your child's birthday, is the father responsible for paying the $500 of that? I'm gonna drink FTK, drinking the kids Capri Sun too. I'm gonna let that question sit. If you want to do a birthday party and it's $1,000, does the child's father and mother have to pay the other half of that? I wish somebody would say yeah, because I'm gonna chew their ass up. That is not a necessity. And I think when it comes to responsibility, I think a lot of parents get these needs and wants mixed up. You damn right. No, I ain't paying no $500 for no party. You damn right. Now, if you want to pay for it, I mean, shoot for it, go. But that is not a need. And I think parents, when you have split households, they have it mixed up. Oh, I'm spending $700 on a birthday, $800. What you doing? What you doing? Drinking a Capri Sun? Because I'm not paying that much for a birthday when the kid's not even gonna remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I get sweet 16, 18, 21. You want to turn it up. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, man, $1,000. So why is the other parent getting mad because you don't want to spend it? It's not a need. That's a want. Let's look at the comments, man. They say I'm not that picky of a co-parent. I am extra. So if it's extra, I do it on my own. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's in your household. It's extra. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Move forward. But a lot of parents aren't looking at it like that. And maybe it's coming from I'm gonna save that part. But being responsible, it's about make sure that the kid has clothes when school start. Oh, your kid got sports? Pitch in on the sports. You know what? I know you paid for the league, but let me go ahead and get their cleats. All right, cool. But people always want to calculate. So what that the damn parent went to the Goodwill and got him some damn cleats? They was about to get them dirty anyway. You feel me? They was about to get them dirty anyway. If the parent was going to get some $30 cleats and they still in good condition, let it ride. But no, because you paid $150 on soccer, parent got to go spend $150. It don't work like that. And I think that's where people getting that responsibility mixed up, because everybody want to live in the now, live in the moment, and live like, hey, we out here. I'm trying to show out, get my kid new J's. No, it don't got to work like that. when you talk about responsibility, you need to focus on what's important. Does the kid have the medical needs? Does the kids have clothes on their backs? Do the kids have socks? Do they need a tutor? Oh, Christmas comes time. Yeah, get them a couple gifts. But just because you spent $500 on Christmas doesn't mean that other parents have spent $500 on Christmas. So I think, but when it comes to needs like food, clothes, and shelter, that's 50-50. Now, I have my input on how you want to put it. When it comes to food and shelter, this is my spiel. My oldest daughter is by another woman, of course, if people don't know. And she always know, I'm not paying your electric bill. I don't give a damn. So you have an option. And I'm not putting food in the house. I'm not. You have an option. If you can't put food in the house and you can't afford your electricity bill, my daughter can come live with me. And when you get on your feet, you call me and I'll bring her back. But I'm not doing that. I'm not paying your electric bill. I'm not paying no food. Now, if my daughter called me like, Dad, I want some peace in the night. Cool. Order it. Boom. Good. But nigga, you can't put groceries in the house. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. I will come get my daughter. Well, it costs the same. You damn right. But right now she's struggling. So come on, baby. And you ain't got to worry about the expenses. I'm going to take care of it. And I will hope that if the roles were reversed, we could do the same thing. I mean, you pay for your stuff, I pay for mine. Okay, well, let's shoot it like this then. What if he don't pay for nothing then? You pay for everything. You pay for yours. He decides, you know what? You got it. Are you mad? Are you mad? Huh? Nah. Let's think about it, man. When we talk about responsibility, that's where everybody's getting all this needs and wants mixed up. And I ain't gonna lie, some lot of parents, when they split household, they don't do a lot. But it's a lot of things that play into that. You know, you might have a parent, then my kid with me. So let me just get some clarity when you say your kid is with you. So if the other parent doesn't financially put in anything, is he not allowed to see his kid? Is that what you're saying? Then my kid with me? Or you just saying then if they're not, if they're struggling, then they can't go over there. I'm trying to get some clarity on that. Like, how does that work? Because I don't think financial and spending time with the child should mix in there. But we're gonna get to that because I'm working this definition backwards. And right now we still on responsibility because responsibility is broad. Shabri is in the building. Make sure y'all tune in Monday nights, man. They lit. Mrs. and Mr. Ned. They are in the building. They do their thing. Now, other times when we talk about responsibility, we talk about child support. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about child support. Child support is the root of all evil. It is the worst thing that you can ever do to somebody. I think that child support absolutely mean nothing. Or you can be like somebody like PJ Washington who has to pay, $200K per month after he just had the baby a week ago. Just about a week ago, she got his ass. I ain't gonna lie, she got him. But overall, when you look at reality, child support is just a complete scam. Because most of the time, these mothers or even fathers aren't even getting the amount that they should get for child support. So it's kind of like, then they want to put people in jail for not paying child support, and then you end up being back on it anyway. He can see them, but like you said, if it's financial, you can't support them, then they can't stay. Correct. Come stay with me. I'll take care of them. You can go back. But, and that's not saying like, some people look at that wrong, like just pay the bill. No, I'm a man. That's my job. That's my way. My job is to take care of my child. Yes, an electricity bill, you pay the electricity bill, whatever, and it goes to your child to have lights. But obviously, for them to be behind or them struggling, something is going on at that moment. So it's okay for my child to come stay with me right now. It's okay. I'm not here to kidnap her or take her away. It's just temporarily until you get on your feet and she can go back. But the good thing is my daughter and her mother, they always know that. I mean, my daughter's with me right now, but overall, she can call and be like, get your motherfucking daughter. And she know I'm flying down there, no questions asked. I ain't gonna say shit. And everybody know me. I don't get played by my kids. Let's get it. Shit, I might be struggling. I ain't gonna tell you because I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get that extra dollar tomorrow. You feel me? But yeah, like the responsibility part's crazy. Hey, Big Hurt. You right. Hey, child support is nuts, man. The whole system. We had a whole episode of that on New Millennial Culture Podcast. So if you missed that episode, the child support episode, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and check it out, man. It was a crazy episode. It was a lot of moms on there that was going in on it. The comments was just flowing, and we didn't know what to say. That shit was insane. Shout out to Owen, man. Thanks for watching. You always tune in with the support, man. I love my brother. But you know, Minnesota going down this Thursday, big bro. Sorry. But hey, back to what I was saying, man. Responsibility, man. Child support, it sucks. And it's like people really argue over child support. And I get it. People, you know, they like, oh, you don't take care of your kid, you don't do this and that. Child support, all that's gonna do is throw them in jail. They're gonna go to jail, they're gonna rack up more money, they're gonna get out, they're gonna still owe, they're gonna owe more money. And then you want the parent to take care of their child or spend time with their child or let them stay for the weekends, but they can't because they're too busy paying $2,000 in child support. They can't afford that, so they're paying $200, but then they're getting garnished, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. But let me give a few pointers to some folks that do pay child support. Treat your child support like taxes. What does he mean by that? Let me explain. You making $30,000 a year, right? And you got child support kicking in. And they taking out after taxes, every check you bringing in about $1,100 to $1,000. Got my little one over here. Say what's up. Hello. No. All right. Well, you're gonna ask your mom. I'm live, baby. But anyways, say you got taxes and you bring in $1,100 to $1,100. And hold on, y'all. So you got your checks, and you getting $250 coming out. So you got $250 coming out. Now you're down to like $800, and then the rest of it's food, lights, or whatever. Fellas and women, you have to treat that like a tax, and you have to learn to increase your income. I was paying child support, and I learned to increase my income, get promotions, get a second job. Let that continue to come out of one check, and then you increase your income. A lot of people complain about fucking 300, 400, 500. Count it as a tax. Not saying that your kid is a tax and a burden. Count it as a tax and learn to grow. Stop fucking complaining. Pay the shit. You ain't worry about jail and all that. Pay the shit and do what you got to do. Do your due diligence and pay. And just because you pay child support don't mean you can't take care of your kid outside of that. So with responsibility, I'm going to end on that part. Okay? Okay. All right. Back to the definition, because it says co-parent relationship differs from intimate relationship between adults. So we talk about responsibility. Let's go up some. Now, what's hard in co-parenting is, you correct, Hurt, get a side hustle. Now, what's hard about the co-parenting part? Before I continue on my show, man, make sure y'all follow our platforms, man. NMC_networks, NMC Network, IG and Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow us, share the pages. Every night, we Monday through Thursday, baby. Make sure you are tuning in. We are constantly growing. We're looking for more people to join our network. We're going to just elevate from there. If you want to cook, come cook. You want to do a workout channel, you want to work out live, come holler at us. You can contact King 8, Just Al, Hurt Alert, or you can get at me at M3 Credit Solution. For owners of a company, Black owned, we doing our thing. If you want to do it, make sure you follow us, and thank you for all the love. You can see the website below. We are under construction as well. We got more things coming. Stay tuned to us. Now, back to the show. So the next thing that's really hard is caring. Parents, I don't care if you have all the rights with your kid or dad might not be around. It's one thing for the dad to be a complete deadbeat or the mom deadbeat and they've been around for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I get it. I don't knock that. But when it comes to care, you have to come to an agreement with the parent. And I think the care and responsibility parts are separate. Because when you talk about care, you talk about mentally, physically, school. What do you believe in? Education. What do you believe in? Business. What do you want for the child's future? Versus responsibility. Oh, I'm gonna pay for this, pay for that. Or you ain't really taking care of nothing. Caring is really hard because, for example, if I have a child that has diagnosis, I can't just jump up and be like, yeah, put her on meds. Can't do that. I have to call the mother and we both have to agree. And now if one parent doesn't agree, then we're fucked. We're fucked. And that's just common respect for the parent. And yeah, you might have full custody or you might have that joint, but you got to make sure you come to an agreement. And that's why sometimes co-parenting can be hard because you might really want to do something with this child and it just doesn't work. For me, for example, I know that my oldest daughter loves to dance. I hate this shit, but her mom put her in. I hated this shit, but I still support it because that's what my daughter wanted to do. That's what her mom wanted to do, so I supported it. But I hate that shit. Okay, here with me, she ain't doing that shit. She might do some ballet or something, but you got to compromise. So she's in softball and she loves it. She want to do dance, but not right now. Not in my boat. You ain't shaking your ass and getting jiggly, jiggly, wiggly, wiggly. No, we ain't doing that shit. We ain't doing that tick-tock shit down south. No, we ain't doing that. And it's just hard. But when you're talking about schooling and how that person's education is, or if the kid is failing, then you want to be we quick to blame the other parent, but we don't never look in the mirror at ourselves and say what I could have done to help my daughter or son succeed in school. But we quick to blame the other parent, be like, oh, you didn't do this. And instead of saying like, man, what can we do? Now I will say when it comes to co-parenting in that area, we do very, very well. We say, hey, what's the best thing for Maya? We did it today. What's the best thing for our daughter? What's the best thing for her? Should we go this route? We tried every avenue. Every avenue is not working. And as parents, sometimes you feel like you're failing your child, but you sit back and be like, all right, it's out of our hands now. My wife today told me it's out of y'all hands now. So y'all got to make a decision to make the right thing. And we made a decision. And that's good co-parenting. Now, on the other side, you might have it where that'd be hard. Also with schooling too. School's hard. She better praise dance. Yep, she better praise dance. But on the other side, sometimes you just want to say fuck the other parent. I'm gonna just do what the fuck I want to do. Drink my Capri Sun on that. I just want to be like, fuck you, motherfucker. Like, and it happens. It recently just happened. Fuck you. But then you gotta be adults, and the next day you gotta be like, all right, this is what's going on with the kid. Because at the end of the day, you might hate that parent, but you gotta talk. Which goes to the next point. At the top of the definition, it says co-parenting is an enterprise undertaken by parents who together takes on socialization. That shit sucks. Communication sucks with the co-parenting. That is the worst thing that I think mankind has created, and socialization is horrible. Like, how do you communicate? You know that the other parent can't stand your ass, and then you can't stand them, but you still got to be mutual for the child. So you got to sit there and be like, well, you got to feel like you walking on thin ice. Like, all right, this was what's going on with my child. Knowing damn well in your blood, that motherfucker just said something like 2 days ago. You just want to be like, get your word, fuck, damn it. So a lot of times for me, for a long time, I don't say shit. I don't say nothing. I just be like, all right, okay. Finally, I just hit my peak. Boom! Ah! But you could tell that she had a lot of stuff that was going on too. And that's because we didn't communicate. So if I'm saying like, hey, I'm not going to say nothing, I'm just going to just be mutual, do the thing, that means she's probably doing the same thing. And we never communicated like, hey, I feel like you could do better with this, or I feel like you're doing that. Even though you can't tell the other parent what the fuck they can do in their household, but you can still voice at least an opinion and be like, man, I ain't feeling this. Maybe we should go this route. So at least you got it off your chest. I do think that can work. But it's hard though when you have both parents that are in married or in a real committed relationship, and you're trying to suggest things in somebody else's house. For me, I can't suggest something in their house when it's another man in the house. Like, you telling another man how to be in your household, but at the same time, your child is in there. You're trying to co-parent, and then fathers, you have another man that's in the house with your child, and you're trying to figure shit out, but you can't dictate what's in that household, and the vice versa. I got a woman in the house. Can't let another woman try to tell what's going on in the house. So how do you communicate? How do you socialize and try to care and hold each other responsible for this child? Y'all see how I did that? You see, you reverse the definition, you work it backwards, and then you put it together, and now it's come together. So when you have when y'all together and y'all trying to work things out, how do you do that when you have significant others in the house? Yeah, your significant other is going to try to stay out of the business. Like, man, I'm just going to stay back and let y'all do y'all. But those emotions affect your household. If my daughter must say something right now and affect me, it's going to affect the household because I'm walking around like a fucking angry man. And I'm sure it's vice versa over there. I make her mad. Now he got to deal with it. He like, what the hell? But they got to stay out of it because what we mad about is about the child and not them. It's not personal. It's personal with us right now. And that's why co-parenting sucks. It sucks. What's your thoughts out there, man? I know y'all out there listening. Y'all just tuning in. Y'all tuning in. I see y'all. So now we got the definition out the way. Let me drink my juice real quick. That was good. FTK. You know how I do. So I read an article and it was talking about, it says etiquette. When you're co-parenting, you should have etiquette. He said, yep, I had to, man. Etiquette. Talk to your child's mother or father before making plans to trade scheduled time with your child. I think that is one of the hardest things as well, is that you can have a scheduled thing through the courts, but I do think you should still work it out with that parent, because for us, we have 2 children in the household. Now we have 3, but before it was just 2, and then Amaya, of course, lives outside the home. You don't want to take every Christmas from the mother, so I have to understand that. Even though I'm gonna see her summer, fall break, Christmas, her winter break, her spring break, summer again. You think Maya still live with us at that time, but overall, some Christmas you gotta wait. So we leave the tree up with all the presents under the tree until she get there, because you have to have etiquette and understand that the other parent has every right to have a holiday with the child as well. Yeah, it sucks, but it's reality. But then on the other side, you get that Christmas, you're not getting a summer. I'm not giving up none of my summers. I give up a holiday, but I'm not giving them no summers. So it's like, and they'll make trips and plans and all. No, hey, that's not my problem. You planning a trip, that was a choice. That was a choice for you to do that, because you know summer should come with me. Or I know, for me, I know that you said Christmas, but I'm like, no, 26th through the 1st, I'm getting it regardless. I don't get what you're talking about. So when you talk about etiquette, you have to make sure you communicate and do those plans. You got to. And now you're starting to see more fathers. I was going to see a lot more fathers that are involved with their child, or now you have a lot of fathers that have custody of their children, and these mothers are going bananas. Nuts. I'll tell my daughter's mother, like, go travel. Go do you. I will take care of what's going on in school. I will take care of what's our behavior. I will take care of sports. Let me handle it. Let me do me while you go do you. Don't worry about what's going on over here. You good. We're good. We know you, mother. But you got to roll out. Go do you. So having an etiquette for the other person is essential. It's important. And as you get older, then things become easier. Because when you're 20, 21, You have a kid at a young age and you still young, yeah, you're going to argue because right now it's like, fuck you too. But as you get older, you start to relax, you start to chill, you start to think clear, like, hey, you want the kid? Okay, fuck him. I don't want the kid right now either. Nah, just playing. Don't say that. But you definitely want to talk about the trade scheduling time. You definitely want to talk about the outline and suggest things that are going to go on, unless there's some things that you just be like, no, you can't come. So co-parenting, it sucks. Now, you can have an outstanding co-parenting style. There's some mothers that be out like, you can have my kid, and dads be like, hey, cool with me. I know for me, Danielle, she's like, I'm down. Cool, bye. I bet I grill with beer, chicken and beer. I'm good. Yeah, Hurt, you right. You right. Holidays are serious. Hey, but like I said before, man, it's all about the relationship, responsibility, socialization, and the care of the child. Make sure that when we co-parenting, we try to be understanding and also have good etiquette. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Y'all know how I do. My shows aren't long. I keep them simple. I keep them brief because I just got something to say. Couldn't hold on to them too long. Be sure, like I said earlier, make sure y'all hit us up on all networks, NMC Network, on all platforms, IG, Twitter, New Millennium Culture Network on Facebook. Hey, if y'all want your own show or y'all got news or y'all got articles or y'all want to tune in on one of our episodes, hit us up. You can email us anytime. Make sure you donate PayPal. We take PayPal, Cash App, bank accounts. We are a legit business and we here, y'all. Catch us at the NMC Network, coming everywhere near you. And for the most part, I love y'all. Peace.
Thank you to all our listeners. Make sure you check out our social media platforms and our website. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with us. Please send us questions or topics that you would like to hear discussed. We'll see you next week. Peace.